nice to you to finally show up.
You know I had things to take care of.
Oh, who was taking care of you?
Oh, are you sad that it's not you taking care of me anymore?
Please, I am so glad I'm not taking care of you.
Oh, I bet you are. I know you better keep it together when you meet the mayor and his wife.
Please, you keep your head on straight.
Oh, no, you're not talking about me being less professional.
Professional is showing up on time.
Just get it together,
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Welcome. So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice
The
to meet
pleasure
you
is
as well.
all ours.
Oh, please come in. Make yourselves at home. Mi casa, su casa. Oh, so glad you all could come for dinner. We don't have that many visitors here that much, and just for once, I wanted to be able to relax instead of going to some swanky restaurant and having to dress up.
I feel you, man. You're the folks after our own heart.
Your home is simply beautiful. I am such a fan of homes that feel lived in, that don't feel like you're in a museum. Sometimes you can feel like you're in the Smithsonian and not necessarily in a good way.
Thank you. A lot of the items in our home have been passed down from generation to generation. And it feels like the stories and the spirit stay with us. And it feels like we're more at home and connected.
Oh, that's nice.
Jules and Jay in the flesh.
Mr. Mayor, also in the flesh.
This guy. Hey, you guys like a drink?
No,
Thank you.
Sure.
But are you ready to eat?
Sure.
Okay, well, the meal's already been prepared. You guys follow me.
So, like I said, that rum shaker video, man, back in 91, I was a kid looking at that like, yeah.
A kid.
Well, not a kid.
Not mention the soldier boy.
Camille, I must say, Camille, everything is amazing. It tastes so delicious.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
You did this all yourself?
Yes, I did. I owned my own catering company before we got married, so old habits die hard.
Well, you gotta love a woman who can put it down in the kitchen.
So, any thoughts about what you're gonna do after the show? I know, assuming you thought that far ahead.
Actually consider stepping into the political arena.
Really? I could see that. You know, there might be something that I could help. You're right. There's plenty of time for us to discuss that later. I want to let you guys know that you are a one-of-a-kind couple. I mean, role models for everyone. I mean, you still act like kids in love even after all this time. Which is what brings me to the real reason why we asked you to come here. Me and Camille, we were planning on getting a divorce.
That's, wow, I didn't see that coming. I'm sorry.
No. It's been a long time coming, and it's amicable.
Yeah. We've been together forever since we were young, and we realized over the years that our best years were when we were just friends.
Wow, well, this is kind of awkward. And if you don't mind me asking, why'd you invite us here?
Because we have an unconventional situation, and we've seen a couple of counselors, and we all get the same cookie cutter responses, trying to work things out.
But what they don't realize is that there is nothing to work out. I mean, we're great friends, and one way or another, we're getting divorced. But the two of you have tons of experiences with unusual situations.
To say the least.
We just want some insight on how we can remain friends after the divorce. Like in a second opinion. Does that make any sense?
Well, I will say what you both have going for you is you're both on the same page about what you want and where you're going. Have you considered how things will change after everything is finalized?
Well, we'll obviously have to get separate living quarters, but that won't happen until my term is up next year. Now, this doesn't need to be a distraction to my public policy, and we'll be able to fade out from the public view.
Have you moved on to other relationships?
Oh, no, definitely not. Can you imagine juggling this in the public eye? No, that's career suicide for both of us. We'll just wait till the dust settles.
Look, I don't envy you guys. It seems like a lot of work.
Well, what advice could you give us in order to make it work as friends?
Well, you need to set clear boundaries of what you are and aren't entitled to as friends. If nothing changes after the divorce, then the point of divorce was completely useless.
What else?
As with any relationship, just try to remember what it is that you like about one another.
If I may ask, what do you all like about each other?
I'm gonna let Jay take the lead on that one.
Wow. I mean, where do I start? You know, so many things. I've always admired her relentlessness, her fearlessness. It's like she's the type of person that is unafraid. It's like she makes you feel unafraid when you're around her because she doesn't allow room for that. I never wanted to make myself better for anyone else. That's the effect that she has on me without ever asking me to do it.
Wow.
All right. Does this surprise you to hear this? I mean, I know you always talk about reminding the other person why you still adore them.
No, it's exactly what I adore about him. His ability to make you feel love. And it's not contrived or empty or meaningless. He's an open book. So if he loves you, you know that you have accomplished something. And he was the first person to ever make me truly feel loved. And he'll never, ever let me forget it. Even if you're having a bad day and you're not on the best of terms, you know that he loves you. So if you find someone like that, you never, ever let them go.
So, what about you guys?
Well, he's my best friend. And I truly mean that. I've never been closer to anyone in my life. Which I know that sounds weird, considering what we just told you. But I don't think people really believe or understand the true value of friendship. Or maybe they just haven't experienced it. But I know that he's gonna always be a part of my life. And he knows me better than I know myself. And I love him, and I respect him. And even if he's not my husband, he will always be a part of my life.
Wow. And as always, I'm left speechless when in her presence. I mean, I never considered myself capable of loving someone, but she changed that for me. I mean, I fell into it, kicking and screaming. And for the first time in my life, I truly surrendered. Willingly. Which is why I'm at an impasse right now. I mean, our romance, it faded long ago. And when it's over, it's over. But that shouldn't stop our friendship. I mean, we don't expect you guys to understand this, or we know that nobody outside of this room would get it. But we decided that the best thing for our relationship was to not be shackled to the constraints and of a contract, which all a marriage license truly is. I mean, as soon as you're required to do something, it becomes a burden. And we just want to relieve ourselves from that burden.
Wow, that was beautiful and heart-wrenching at the same time.
Which is why you two are so amazing. You've had the same love that you've had from day one. Just know that that's rare.
Especially considering how public your life and your marriage is.
Especially that. Just know you all are the poster children of everything we wanted to be.
But at the end of the day, you guys have found the happiness in letting go of the dream. Wow, I get it.
I'm sorry. It's getting to be a bit late and I have a full day tomorrow.
Yeah, I understand. But we just want you guys to know that this has meant more to us than you guys will ever know.
Thank you. And this goes without saying, but please reach out to us if you need anything.
Definitely.
We would love to help you through this transition.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
You know what? I know this is not the time, but you mind if I get an extra plate, man? Because this food was on point.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Sure. We'll hook that right up for you.
I'll get you a to-go box.
You are the best.
Yes, she is. Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming.
Well, thank you
Thank you for having us, for sure.
Not a problem.
Everything was wonderful.
Pleasure.
And thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. And once again, we will definitely be catching your show on Monday.
Thank you.
Better catch the show, man. All right, y'all take it easy.
All right, y'all be safe.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey. Yeah, sorry, I know I missed your call in the last couple of days, but been a little busy. I just wanted to let you know that I think it's best that we move forward in what we talked about. It's about time for me to start looking out for me. All right, talk to you later.